Hello guys, today I'm going to be going over the light spectrum. So whenever thinking about the spectrum, be sure to be thinking about energy and waves. Remember, everything that has to do with light is light waves. And the size of the waves, the intensity of the waves, the frequency of the waves, all that has to do with being able to see the waves, from radio waves to all the way to gamma rays. So I'm kind of just going to go over it and show you what the spectrum looks like. So first on the bottom here, I'm going to write out just a little bar here, like that. So this would be our spectrum, say. And on this very low end, to the left side, we're going to have very frequent waves. Then as we move on, those waves are going to spread out and spread out, so forth. So looking at this, as you go down to the right, you have an increase in wavelength because the length from here to here is longer than it was from here to here. So this is an increase in wavelength. Then going in the opposite direction, is our energy. And it's going to take more energy to have a higher frequency. So the way I think about this is a jump rope. So to get the jump rope to look like to the left, you're going to have to wave your arms up and down pretty fast. It's going to take a lot more energy. Compared to if you have a lower frequency, it's going to take less energy and you're going to have a greater wavelength. So that just kind of explains light as a spectrum. Now I'm going to go through and tell you where everything falls on the spectrum. So to the very left here, the most intense, most amount of energy is going to be your gamma rays. I'll just put a G for gamma rays. Then you have X-rays. Then you have ultraviolet light, so UV rays. Then you have visible light, which is going to come up into here. So the visible light only takes up about this amount on the spectrum. And the visible light is everything from red being down here to purple down here. And everything in between. And so forth. So this whole section lies in this little part right here on the spectrum. So the visible light just takes up a very tiny bit of space in it on the spectrum. And it's between 10 nanometers and 100 nanometers. So that just puts in perspective of everything that we can see, such as colors, is very small compared to all the other waves that are out there. And then after the light waves, visible light, we have infrared, and then the rest of the spectrum from here on out, we're going to have our radio waves, yeah, R for radio. So gamma, X-rays, UV, visible light, infrared, and radio waves. And that is the light spectrum.